What's up, guys? Welcome to another one of those odd videos where we do odd stuff. Let's start off with some quality of life improvements in the workshop. Some storage related issues. So in the last video I think I did those two shelves, steel containers, scrap steel and stuff like that. And you know, I kind of like them. They're pretty good. The only thing really bad about them are the wheels, because you know, it's really hard to pull them out of the thing, and I think this thing doesn't even want to move anymore. I mean, look at that. Dude, look at that. We got a flat tire. Thing is completely off its rim. That is very messed up. Wow. So maybe we can kind of make them better. And I was thinking I want to add same design setup on this side as well. Something that you can just pull out from the table, store what you want to store, and then push it in. No need to worry about it. Now, I do have some storage issues up here as well, mostly with hoses. I mean, I don't really have any space to store them at the moment, so maybe we can, once I build the boxes, maybe we can sort some of this stuff out. Broken dual collection. Getting kind of big now, I should probably throw them away. But maybe we can, yeah, sort this setup out. I'm pretty sure I don't need a lot of stuff here. So before we build those boxes, let's see if we can maybe put some new wheels on those things. Bottom wheels. These things are a lot better because they don't go flat, and they usually can take a pretty good load as well. But I'm not sure if they're gonna fit. Maybe that's gonna be a problem. They're a bit taller. Like two centimeters taller. We definitely have room there. Yep. Yep. But I don't know. That's maybe. It's very close. Maybe it's gonna rub against that thing. Piece of crap. That tire. That is so bad. You know, this kind of sucks, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure I won't need this junk. But you know how it is. It's like, might need it in the future. Look at that pipe. That is like perfect for something. I mean, look at that G channel. I can totally build a house out of it, etc., etc., etc. No, it's a problem, and I think I'm just gonna throw it away eventually. But right now I'm gonna keep it. Keep them because I might need them. It's a curse. I mean, something like this, guys, definitely don't need it, but it just looks so cute. How can you possibly throw that away? Okay, that's pretty useless. Useless. I don't know, guys. Maybe there is hope for me. Maybe. Maybe there's hope for me. Nah, I'm pretty much screwed, yo. Don't you guys ever need them? They're tools. Oh, I think I broke a roof. Man. Whoa. No, very good. It was a controlled landing. This was a controlled crash. But dude, this works a lot better. I mean, we need to go build a concrete mountain and then ride that thing down the mountain type of better. So that thing definitely works better. I just wonder how it performs with a full load. Dude, that is so much better. Look at that. No effort whatsoever. It's just a little push. So I think I can even one finger this. Yeah, definitely. What about pinky finger? Yeah, I can even pinky finger this. Look at that. This was a good choice. The clearance is very close to the edge, you know. I mean, look at that. We're basically against the thing there. It's very close. And I'm sure that if I do the same setup on that one, then it's not gonna fit, because this is already... That's already very close. Here we have a pretty decent gap, but on this side it's a lot smaller. So we need to improvise a bit with the wheels. Looks like it's about 25 millimeters higher, roughly. 22 maybe. So I have to make this thing 25 lower. It's gonna be very close actually, because the wheel itself is sitting at 30. So I can't even take it beyond that. It's gonna start rubbing against the frame. I mean, the box is totally like out of level, but because the floor is also out of level there, they kind of cancel each other out, you know. And the thing looks pretty level. That's what we got bands. I think it works pretty good. I mean, those wheels are a lot better. So let's make a couple of more boxes for this area, but currently I'm not really sure in what setup I'm gonna make them. I'm thinking maybe like 2 boxes here, because one giant box might be like too much maybe, but then again the wheels are pretty good, so maybe giant box is okay as well. Sadly here I can't make a full box because it won't come out. It's gonna hit that thing, so maybe just enough so it would clear the way through here. Sadly, that corner is kind of not useful. But no, let's make this side first.
This time I'm not gonna make the same mistake as I did last time. I mean, we already know that there's no gold in that wall, so no need to jackhammer at it for like half a day. You know, the sucky thing about this giant scissor is that you know, if you don't lock this side down during the cutting, the entire piece will move sideways, and then you will have a crooked cut. That's why I always lock this side down, but it's too long. I can't do it at the moment. There's nothing I can put there. Now it's going the other way. Great. Great success. That's what I mean by locking it down. You know, if you do that, then it works great.
Yeah, honestly, could have played that a bit better. I think I wasted too much material. Oh! Right?
Wanna bet it's not gonna fit. Dude, it has to fit. Why did they spend 2 hours measuring everything? It has to fit. Look at that. Holy shit. Yeah, I need to bring out the jackhammer or grinder or TNT or anything. It's pretty good. Now I just need to figure out what I'm gonna put in there. Now all my hoses, everything except the hydraulic hoses, I've been just kind of drawing up here because I don't have a really good space for them. Dude, I'm just gonna make that box into a hose box. I think that's a pretty good spot for them. That's about all I have at the moment. See mingi vanavolike. Tundub okei see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I will have a lot more of these. Fuel, coolant, maybe some other hoses as well. And then this will be a good spot to store them. Future. But be right back, guys. I'm gonna make one here as well. Yeah. A great little place to store oddities, bushings and bins and oddities. I didn't really have a good place for them previously. No, I used to keep them on the second balcony over here. But every time I needed to look for something, I needed to pull this thing out, and you know, these things are made out of plastic and they would break very easily, especially if they're full of a bunch of bushings and pins. It's sucky though that I couldn't make it the right width. It's like a little section there missing. But you know, there are no good options here because I don't want to remove or move this bunch. Honestly, it's not even an option. I'm pretty sure all of them are somehow bolted to the concrete or the wall. Now, it's just a stupid little hole there, but it's a trade-off, I guess. But you know what, I'm pretty happy. Got my little box over here for hoses and the other thing. At least the storage is a bit more efficient. Yeah. But anyway, guys, let's go do something else. Check it out, guys.
The spring is back. For like the 7th time this year. Hopefully it will stay this time. Look at this guy. I covered the floor up. This is not the first time, actually. Come on, birdie. I won't eat you, I promise. Yeah. Gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna put something on the floor. Need to cover up that ventilation hole. Hopefully that will keep the beavers out. Okay guys, so had a little water pipe related problem. Yeah, Super Sister came home one day and she told me that, hey, there's something going on at the garden house or gazebo. Weird water sounds. The pipe is disconnected, apparently. That's not normal. I'm guessing what happened is that I started doing my little concrete pad at the sawmill and then I turned all the water on. I mean, at that time it was already spring. It was like plus 15 outside. I was on my t-shirt working, mixing cement. But all of a sudden, overnight, the winter just came back. Out of blue. And I'm guessing what happened is that that little press fit, or whatever that thing is, that little round thing inside the other thing. And the water froze inside the pipe and maybe that press fit got loose. So, once the water unfroze, the water pressure from the pump kicked that pipe out. I mean, is that plausible? Kind of makes sense, I guess. Now, right now, it seems that the winter is gone. But you never know. Maybe tomorrow it's gonna be minus 76 and I'm dead. But if that's the case, then it doesn't matter really. Let's try to fix this thing up. Actually, I need to continue the concrete pour soon. Yeah, that thing doesn't fit on there anymore. I think I need a new thing. Okay guys, so I found this thing. I'm betting it has the right thing inside the thing. Spare parts. Look at that. I need the other thing as well. This one. Kurat! Beep. Hopefully nothing else busted. That looks good. That looks good. And that looks good as well. Okay, maybe I just got lucky. No leaks anywhere else. Yeah, I just blame the winter, man. It's been coming and going for the past couple of weeks now. During the day it's +10, during the night it's -7. That's so annoying. That is just extremely annoying. But now I think I can finally continue my little concrete project. Man, what a mess. Okay guys, so I got a quick little thing for you. Yeah, you remember those oaks? And one of them had an issue, like a giant hole in the stump area there. Now I've been kind of debating what I'm gonna do about it in order to, you know, alleviate the situation, I guess. Because there's a giant crack, actually 2 of them, and I'm afraid that one side, well actually they were gonna split into 2 eventually. So yesterday I came here, tried to figure out how to prevent that from happening, maybe cover up the hole with something, and maybe secure the 2 giant branches. But I found something inside the hole, which basically means I can't really do anything to the tree at the moment, at least until the occupants go away. I'm not sure right now if they're still there. At least yesterday they were, but maybe they are. I'm kind of afraid to go even close actually. Guy might just attack me or something. Yeah, he's still there. Looks like sleeping. So I'm gonna try to go close very slowly so you guys can see this. Actually pretty cool. I haven't seen these things up close personally. Hopefully we'll survive this. Dude, that guy's angry. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the dude alone. And I'm not really sure how long they're gonna nest in there, but that means I can't really do anything about the tree at the moment. Maybe next year. On a plus note though, we can go do something else. Yippee skippy. Okay guys, so the winter this year is kind of weird. It's kind of coming and going, and we got some really nice autumn weather already, but yeah, got some winter now again. Now I was really lazy. I should have changed the tires out already. I still have the nails on because I was really lazy. Now the Kinkmobile already switched out to the summer tires like 3 weeks ago. Not such a great plan, right? But you know, a buddy of mine, he wanted to switch back now, and it's gonna roll into the shop soon. Yeah, he said that he wants to switch back to the winter tires. Personally, I think it's not worth it because that probably won't last, maybe like a couple of days maximum. But I guess safety is a thing as well, right? What? Guys just took off idling. I mean, I was expecting a bunch of explosions. So lame. Oh, by the way, guys, Super Sister did not have summer tires on. She had these all-season tires, I guess. Not sure what they're called in English. Yeah, but the guy should arrive any moment. Hola, Dora. Hola, Explorer. Wow.
Almost got penetrated.
Oh shit. This is so weird.
Why?
Watching other people work. This is new to me, I don't know.
Now get a margarita.
No, I don't drink, man.
Stop lying.
Put it under the exhaust.
Already done it once.
Take a knee.
Bow to your king. No.
Kas siin on ka see mingi erimutter või? See mingi varga mutter, ei ole?
Ei.
Ongi suurem või?
Ongi suurem.
21 maybe.
Yours is too small. Never felt it. I know.
I know. Here you go, Daddy.
Thank you. Like a claw.
You need to turn the drill as well.
Nope.
Oota, aga siin on medium strength, pane proovi nüüd.
Mis asja? Not scripted. Ei pane breaker.
Oota, mis seda break-liina ütle?
Breaker paar. Anna mulle normaalne breaki. Unicorn.
Cut it off.
Weakest machine. The strength has come from playing Farmville.
You mean Minecraft?
Minecraft? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey man, don't forget the grease.
What grease?
You're supposed to put grease on that. No?
Yeah. breaking so much better. How do you like our summer?
It's great.
It's magic.
It's very white.
Don't you like white summers?
No. I prefer when it's raining snow.
Raining snow.
Maybe it's just doing the one tire, you know. Just tell the wife that
We're not done.
put the weight on one side.
Drive only on one wheel. Do you remember the day when we tried to make an adult movie, Beauty and the Beast?
Dude, don't talk about that.
I was the beauty.
Don't make it. We burned the original for a reason, remember?
It was a mutual partner relationship. I can make my own sound effects.
Last one.
No, we even have to change the spare tire.
Dude, you're so slow. I could have done this like less than I don't
Something sentence. Always used to move the magic to make it move faster.
Yeah. Velocity 4,000%. Can't even tell what's going on. The tire has just changed.
Boom! Was it that Harry Potter? Expecto Nutagalos! It's so exhausting. Oh, wrong way.
Sounds about right.
It's made from Japanese you.
That's the good fume.
Good news. Okay, that's done.
Look at that dirt.
Huh?
I said look at that dirt.
Magnificent.
But do you have anything good to say about Nissan?
Actually, not a bad car.
Clear to add more.
Parts are expensive, but it's actually been fairly reliable. Yeah, if you do decent maintenance, I'm not having that any catastrophic failures. Except, yeah, I managed to blow my car's engine, but this one is good.
There's a diesel, right?
Yeah. Considering this has actually a high mileage yearly.
50k a year.
Yeah. And considering what kind of a roads and winter we have over here, example outside at the moment.
Wait, so you called that a road? Huh?
Yeah.
I thought it was a forest pathway. highway to nowhere, right?
It's like when you turn off the main road to the side roads. You have to rewind your clock like 50 years or something. Roads are so shitty.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, I lied. I
Try with Joseph. You don't feel roads. You
For
make the roads.
roads feel me. Good space though. I like them.
This car has some cool tricks.
So many compartments. You could hide so many body parts in here.
That's why I only use this car for nice things.
Ah. Well, okay then. I guess I will see you in about 10 hours.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Snow is already going away.
I'll be back.
Yeah, in about 10 hours. To change the tires again. Be safe.
No.
Don't roll over. Whoa. Turbo. But that's fun. Let's go do something else now.
Good news, guys. You're my new Germany. Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's Germany anymore, but my new lottery machine has arrived. Freaking pallets these days, made out of paper straw. So weak. Yeah, it's still a Germany lottery machine. Look at that. That's pretty good. But no, I did not get the Optimix brand. Although that's Germany as well. And that one is a lot more expensive. So this is a 160 liter version. I'm not even sure what the brand is, but this is a 160. And the other mixer I have is 130. But if I wanted to get Optimix again, I would have needed to pay about 430 euros. For this thing, I paid a bit less. I think it was like 320 or something like that. So basically, I paid 100 bucks less, but at the same time, I got a bigger capacity. So I think that's a pretty good deal, actually. Hopefully, it will last as long as the other thing. Well, to be honest, this one is not dead yet. It still works. But, you know, all the gears are worn out, plus the drive gear. Not much left there. It wobbles from everywhere, plus the bearing is not doing the best. And you know, I'm not really sure about the motor. It starts up, although the start button sometimes glitches out and you need to press it like 10,000 times. But it does fire up, it does spin. But then again, 12 years on that thing, it can just go out of blue. And you know, there are repair parts available. I could buy all the wear items and just swap them out. But you know, it's just not worth it money-wise, I think. Because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, maybe even 6 of these teeth sections. So that's like 30 bucks each. Already over 100 euros. Plus the drive gear was 40. The bearing for some reason is 30 euros, guys. I don't understand that. How can a bearing be that expensive? It's just a simple sealed bearing. It makes no sense. But it's 30 bucks. But yeah, replacing those 3 items the main wear items, you're already looking at like almost 200 euros in order to, and it will not make it new. It will still wobble around. I mean, everything is just on it. Everything on it is just worn down pretty badly. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna even bother with this. I'm just gonna run it until it breaks into or something, and then I'm gonna switch over to the other mixer. So we're just gonna quickly assemble this thing and see how it turns. Oh. New stuff looks so fancy. This feels extremely lightweight though. It's like made out of plastic or something. Yeah, it's still metal. Okay. It's very thin metal though. Yeah, I remember some of you guys told me that they make the cement mixers they make these days is all plastic. Luckily not in this case. Looks pretty okay. Gluing stuff together. It's like IKEA furniture. Very good wheel design, by the way. I'm sure no concrete ever will get stuck in those holes. I just don't see that happening. Yeah, that's a really interesting design choice. I mean, it's obvious. These holes will just get filled with concrete. And because this is made out of plastic, the entire wheel is made out of plastic. You can't even hammer it clean. At least the old mixer has steel wheels. Maybe I can swap them around with this in the future. By the way, guys, check out these wheels on the mixing pedals. What is that supposed to be even? I mean, can you even see that? Look at those spot welds. Dude, what? Why can't they weld these fully? How is this even gonna hold mixing concrete? It's gonna break apart. What garbage. I guess that's where my 100 bucks went. Yeah, maybe that's more interesting. I'm gonna... Let's go watch some rain.
Mama.
Man, that was close. That was somewhat close. Such a nice day. May it never end. Pouring like cats and dogs. Look at that. First major rainstorm this year. And you can have like a river behind the building at the moment. Oh man, look. Holy. Oh man. That was scary. That was very close. Sketchy. It looks like it's letting go now. Maybe. Oh. Explosions everywhere, man. It's so exciting. Look at that. You know, at this point, my patience level has broken through the ceiling. And I think I've been at it for like 4 hours now. Is that normal? Basically, I'm just extremely irritated at this point. And you know, I've had these second thoughts that maybe I'm just gonna drive over this thing with Joseph. But you know, I'm so close now, and I'm gonna try to finish it off. But you know, so far I have realized a couple of issues that might be a bit of a problem. Or maybe not like a problem, more like really annoying when operating the thing. But you know, I think that's it. Should be maxed out now. Should be pretty good. I don't know, guys, I kind of don't like it, honestly. Yeah, for starters, that locking system, you have to press that thing down, and then it will unlock, and then you can turn it like that, and it will lock like that. Yeah, maybe this is just a personal opinion, but I prefer the other design on the Optimix. Basically here you just have to pull the lever. I mean the wheel, sorry. Yeah, you just kind of pull it and then you can turn it. There's no stupid foot pedal, there's no stupid spring down there. Actually the spring is hidden inside there. But you know, this is a lot more convenient. And in addition to that, you know, this spins very freely, but oh yeah. Foot pedal. You can't even spin it with one hand. Yeah, from I would say like maybe 70% it spins freely, but there on this one spot it's binding on something, like here. And you have to turn it a bit harder. I'm not sure what's up with that, because I did not tighten those down. They're basically just completely loose. I'm afraid that with vibration and time they would just kind of fall off. Now I did try to torque them down nicely, but then this thing wouldn't spin at all. It was just completely locked. Another thing that I don't really like maybe is the electrical connection, because it's connected like that, okay? And once you block this in here, it's like that, correct? Hanging here. But there is a very good chance that you would drop water in this area. And I don't think this thing has any seals or anything. It will just leak through the thing. So this design is a bit weird. I'm not really sure why they went with this setup. Maybe you need to put it somewhere higher, but there's no point to hang it even. It's just kind of down there. Yeah, that's... Oh, by the way, did I mention the stupid locking mechanism? Because that's just garbage. This thing even gets stuck sometimes when you're like... You have to... Yeah. It's really hard to push it down. I mean, it kind of works, but maybe if it gets clogged up with cement or something, then it might not function anymore. So in my opinion, in my personal opinion, that setup is garbage. But you know what they say? You get what you pay for, right? 100 euros cheaper. You get what you pay for. But guys, at this time, I'm just gonna park this thing in the shed somewhere. And I'm gonna continue mixing with the other mixer as of right now. Then maybe if I have a concrete project, then maybe I'm gonna try it out, like quickly. Just to confirm if it's working or not. But yeah, right now I'm just gonna park this thing. Park it and hopefully forget about it. Oh yeah, let's do like a quick update about this road. It's been almost an entire year now, and we went through winter as well. And dude, the road is holding up very nicely. There is no runoff. All the material is still at the road. It looks nice. It's pretty compact because Super Sister is driving through this pathway every single day. Now, I've even had giant semi-trucks drive down there on this road, even during the wet seasons. And so far, you know, it hasn't really disappointed whatsoever. Now I remember last year when I built this road, some of you said that you would like an update about a year later. I guess that's it. Overall, I'm really happy with the asphalt shavings road, and I'm definitely gonna install the same stuff on the back side of the building as well. And I'm thinking, whatever, let's do the entire spaceport in the same stuff. The only issue is those two machines. Joseph will basically just screw everything up, and the Giravets probably won't cause that much collateral damage, but still, it's pretty heavy. Yeah, it's a pretty heavy boy, no doubt. Can't compare it to this guy though. This will tear up even concrete, even if I did the entire road in concrete. This will even destroy that. So in the future, I definitely wanna get these two out of here, and I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna utilize my new property for that, or I'm gonna make like an extra little concrete pad on this location for Joseph. What do you guys think about that idea? It looks like most of the water is already gone. And this area drains pretty well. Plus my rock walls are still in place, even after that massive shower. Which is a major plus, honestly. But guys, let's go do something else now. Okay guys, before I wrap this one up, I figured let's do a bit of cleaning. Well, Super Scissor has been nagging on me about this topic for at least 2 years now. I always told her that, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it the next day, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. But dude, 2 years later and I still haven't done it. So might as well do it now. Basically I want to get rid of the old fencings plus the crumbling posts. They're not doing that great. And while I'm already at it, I'm gonna remove the entire fence as well. I'm assuming we don't need it anymore because last year I installed that mountain over there. I'm kind of curious though, maybe I can reuse this lumber somewhere. Formworks perhaps. And how are those posts doing? Because dude, they've been inside the ground for over 10 years now. At least, maybe even 15. But the posts are made out of pressure treated lumber. And I don't know, it feels, it still feels strong, so I'm gonna try to get as much material back as I can. Waste nothing. I'm betting I can reuse that somewhere. Make a necklace out of it. I wonder how the screws are doing. Because dude, I did not install outside screws. These are inside screws. Think I can even reuse these. Building necklaces, I mean. I'm gonna get the absolute mother load from this pile. I think the lumber is fine. It's very about the lumber though, I think it's fine. It's very weathered out due to that clown over there. But the insides looks pretty good. I get a lot of lumber from this cleanup as well. Oh my! I just swallowed a mosquito. That's disgusting. That's horrible. I can still feel it. Wow. Guy has no better place to fly at. Wow. Straight to his death. Oh my. guess they're starting to go now. That's rot there. This one doing a bit better, but still broke pretty easily. However, if the wood is not treated, then basically that's the result. Like, I don't know, 4 times thicker. It's basically a sponge at this point. Yeah, I would say almost like 15 years. It's doing not half bad. It would probably stand for a couple of years more, definitely. And the part which was out of the ground, I'm pretty sure that's still good. I'm not gonna throw this stuff away. I'm gonna keep them. And whenever I'm doing some type of concrete project and I need to build formworks, then that stuff is perfect for supportive material. About the normal untreated lumber though, there's something I'd like to add. So this is a standard board, and it will survive outside for a fairly long time, honestly. Maybe even as long as the treated post does. The only difference is that this never touches the ground. So untreated lumber will definitely last outside 10+ years, as long as it does not touch the ground. So you guys can keep that in mind, because I got evidence right here. It works. And I need to come up with a lot of concrete projects and front out. Gonna have a surplus of material in the formwork department. Quite a long way. You guys wanna see something wicked? There's these 2 colossal ant nests here that I found. Honestly, they're just kinda all over the place, you know. And I don't really wanna stand still for long, you know. I'm gonna have feet full of them. But that one right there on the tree, I'm not sure if you can see, but dude, that's a huge ass nest. I'm gonna try to get close a bit. Maybe I can stand on my little fence. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Entire tree, and the surrounding area is completely filled with these things. I don't know what type of ant that is, but probably bites pretty hard. Wow. Both the trees are pretty much dead at this point. Bunch of holes in them. I'm guessing that's because of the ants, perhaps. There's another one. Oh. Okay, another one is here. It's not on the tree, but it's on the ground. I think it's the same. Yeah, it's the same ant. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna remove the fence from this area. The entire ground is just loaded with the guys. And not just here, I mean this, like 5 meters straight. You're just kind of stepping on ants constantly. I need to get through this bit somehow. And from here it just looks so mundane. Like nothing ever happened. But there's an entire ant mafia living in that section. Village ant mafia. Wow. Never thought I'm gonna say that. Maybe let's call Joseph. Duct tape the impact driver to Joseph's blade and tell the guy to go to work. Yeah, that's too much fun. One of the boards, it fell on the nest and they just kind of exploded. Everywhere, they went everywhere, panic mode. Once they remember again that they don't need to pay taxes, then they will calm down. Yeah, that takes care of that bit. Wow. Yeah, let's go check out one of these bumps. You guys remember I talked about the bumps. So these are ant nests, basically. And here's one, but I don't think there's anything active. Oh, there are. I guess they're just kind of waking up still. Tiny red ants. Oh, look at that, guys. There's no activity on the surface, but once you kind of open it up, it's like a ant city inside. Now I only showed you 2 humps, but actually there's probably like hundreds of them here. Up there as well. And I'm not even sure if I can do anything about it. Now I'm sure Mr. Joseph over there, the guy would just kind of push them to a new location. And he would even mix the communities up, you know. Diversity, stuff like that. That stuff is important, right? Right? I'm sorry guys, but I wouldn't know. I'm too Eastern European to understand what that word means. Okay, whatever. Won't fit in this project. But, you know, luckily, there are many more projects in the future. So take that as a hint, okay? Very clear hint. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think Super Sister was right. All nature entrance. That's much better than bunch of collapsing nonsense. Yeah, it looks a lot better, honestly. I agree. No, I was kind of holding off on this demolition job because I figured, hey, I'm gonna make something bigger here, like, I don't know, a couple of Hoover dams on both sides of the road, and then put like a gate in the middle. But you know, I'm kind of starting to figure it out that I can't do everything, so sometimes I have to choose the easier option out, and this was it. Just demolish the old garbage and then deal with the situation sometime in the future. But maybe this is fine as well. Yeah, I think this was worth it. Looks pretty okay. Right now though, I'm gonna go do something else in another video. Bye.